What's going on? We got a programming note to take care of here on the Crazy Necrophagotard channel, and that is that this kind of talking, the blog of it all, will happen at this channel, and it'll happen infrequently, while at Autism Underground, which I was given so graciously by Master of the World Austin Lyons, that place, and I'll drop his docs, he's sturdy. Come to his house. That's where I'll be posting like musical things, surprise box and egg opening things, just nonsense that tends to do really well on YouTube that allows me to be a little playful. But in this one, I'm going to go ahead and take some risks here. But yeah, I'm a Bernie bro. I voted for Bernie. I wish he could win. I won't vote for Joe Biden. I don't care. Disaster, obviously. And I've always thought Trump was just the worst mistake ever. But I've also always thought voting looks stupid. Now, it's important to people, and I want to hear from those people why they think it is both important and not stupid. Because it just seems to me like a flare of ego. Like, oh, I voted for the president. You know, what did you vote? Oh, really? What did you do that for? Has that worked for you? Does that work? Everybody's voted for a president. Has that worked for us? People are in dire straits in the world. It's a gruesome place. And voting does not change that. I'm not saying you should never vote. I'm just saying it's dumb. But I do dumb things. It's okay. And if you feel better about yourself because of it, that's okay too. Go do it. Go vote. Vote twice. Vote once on election day and once on gauge day, where you vote for the most offensive item that you can find. But the funny troll kind of thing I want to do is I want to give it up to Trump supporters. They are deplorable. People like insult them. They're all racist. They're homophobes. They're senile. They're dumb as hell. But they care. And because I'm lucky in life, I've been allowed not to care. I've been able to not care. And it's actually a wild, privileged place to be. Because everybody has to care, because their lives are on the line. Mine isn't. I die, it's sweet relief, baby. And it's not coming anytime soon. I don't need to care. And so, when I care, it's optional. It's driven by my drive. I decide how much to care, when to end, when to stop. I'm allowed to be a nihilist, which is not good. And if ever there was an anti-nihilist thing, it would be the structure of YouTube, where you get rewarded by being emotional about things. What is my point? Yeah, so let's say that somebody voted for Trump like 4 times in 4 different states, and they drove around. There's the 4 corners in New Mexico, Northwest New Mexico, Arizona, I don't even know, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico all come together at one 4-corner spot. Let's say you go into each of those corners and you cast your vote like a piece of bait into the sea. And you threw it all the way to each polling station. And then you tried to pull in your candidate. That's the fear of voter fraud. Oh no, another person will vote multiple times. What if those 2, 3, 4 votes actually swing this thing? That's gonna happen, right? No, it just means you care. And the Trumpers care about Trump. So let them have it. Let them have it. Wreak your disaster. I cared about Bernie. I wasn't allowed to have it. It looks dumb looking back, because he was never the hero that I wanted him to be. If he had said, if his slogan was me and us, or if it, better yet, we and me
And Biba Bee, if that was his slogan, and he included him, not me, us, then I think he would have won. But instead, he just wanted to be a nothing. He didn't want to say, I'm running for president, I'm going to change the world. Well, then why are you running for president if you're not like that? Not me, us. Look how selfless I am. Well, in order to win, you have to be a little selfish. You've got to want something. And Bernie didn't want anything enough for him to forgo his friendship with Biden. I've had people that I have fixed the Tika with where I've had to let go of friendships because I felt like their racism was too strong. And I felt sickened by it. I had to let a Nazi friend go. And in order to let him go, I had to really chew him the fuck out. And he was pissed off. And like, where is this criticism coming from? I thought we all had jokes about dark humor. Like, look at you, you're a hypocrite. You offend people. And maybe he's right. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. My point is, I'm willing to kill for what I care about and what I want to do in this world. I'm willing to take a friendship, break it over my knee, and stomp on it because I care. I'm a Nigaritarian, Nigaricarabarriatarian. For a baritarian, you're bearing your bears, and you let all see your wares. I care enough to let go of things that are important to me. And sometimes that's okay because I don't have much and I've grown tough. What's my point? The Trumpers, man, they give a crap about Trump. They will not hear you bad-mouthing him. Whatever you say, I know one here where I live, and I'm like, the CDC people were fired a little while before the outbreak. So I feel like that was a big splotch. And she's like, you need to go look that up a little closer and be sure. Because that's our way of saying, nah, that's bullshit. Go look it up. I'm not going to bother finding the actual information with you. Because they care about their cult leader. They cared enough to win the election. Let them have it. Let them have it. That's the revelatory part of this video. Because I think politically, I'm a purist. And I don't want to let anyone have anything that isn't saving lives and making lives better. I want to grip onto those things that aren't and just shake them in my teeth until I rip them to shreds. I don't want to allow stuff to happen that's not good for us. Politics of the bad offends me. And Trump is a bad, dishonest, awful person. But he's not the worst dishonest person. He's not verisimilitudinous. His lies are bold and so flagrantly false that nobody can take him seriously. So we don't. But the Trumpers did. And so I guess it's worse to be able to lie with like no interest in the truth at all. I guess I don't know which is worse. Verisimilitude comes when you care about the truth enough to approach it, but you're not in earnest. You don't want that truth. You want to mimic that truth until you can say what you're really going to say, which is bullshit. And that's concern trolls. That's what Pre-Med 2 and the Gossip Circle did to me. Danger Man 5, that piece of scum. He would, talk about a good game. Like, oh, we're really discussing the N-word now. No, you're not. You're a Gossip Circle. You had no interest in the philosophy of the N-word. None of you read any of the books titled the N-word even. My point is, I care about the damn N-word. So let me care. Let me say it. Give me some sign, YouTube, that you love the N-word too. Because that's all I'm begging for in life. Thank you. Have a good day. Goodbye.